What's going on, guys? Vega here, and welcome to my Star Wars The Force Awakens spoiler review. Now, I said back on Monday, so almost a week ago, about a week ago, that I was going to do it straight away. But then I thought to myself after I finished the video, to my reaction video, get some time, relax, get that out of the way, what you had out of the way, get all your excitement out of the way, let everyone else give their overall opinion on it, see what everyone thinks of it. Then you can give yours. Sorry, I heard my dad. I thought he was shouting at me, but he wasn't. He was just screaming at the TV. But Star Wars Force Awakens, I still stand by what I said in my reaction video. Greatest Star Wars ever. The best. The very best. By a mile. I think the originals were good, but they weren't as good as everyone thinks they were. It's just because they were the first ever big movie in this genre. Number 4, everyone's complaining that Anakin was whiny, Luke was whiny. You can't really that's my dad. You can hear him. You can't really compare it. So episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. It was boring. I'm honest. It was actually boring. The reveal was good for the first time, but after the first time, it's boring. Episode 6 was good. Episode 6 was probably the best of the originals. But I thought the prequels were still above and beyond better. But now, Episode 7, above and beyond better than that. Alright, so, on to it. Now, what was the big thing? I said to you guys in my reaction video, for you guys who don't know, and you want to see spoilers, because you've clicked on a spoiler review, you ready for this? Han Solo died. Han Solo, he's dead. He's no bueno anymore. He's dead. Han Solo met his end at his son Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo. It was really tragic. It was really, really tragic, and I thought the scene was played out really well. And it was great acting on Harrison Ford and the actor for Kylo Ren. Perfect facial expression, perfect emotion in their lines. It just showed so much emotion and so much contrast into what Kylo Ren was thinking. He was so much contrast running through his head. Really, really, really cool. Luke made his return. Luke made a return at the end of the movie. And he sees with Rey. But now, I'm going to structure this a bit better now, because I'm just saying everything because I'm still excited. I'm still really excited. It's Star Wars. It's fucking Star Wars. Now, movie is about the Empire has crumbled, and the remnants of the Empire is joined together and create the First Order, led by Snoke and his apprentice Kylo Ren and his General Hux. His title's General Hux, but he's also his General Hux. General Hux. That's the better way to say it. And they make a Death Planet, Death Star 2.0. Okay. Even I sat there and went, what? Death Star again? 3 times? 3 times? The Death Star, Death Station, Death Planet, Death Moon, Death Star, Death Planet. Jesus fucking Christ. Calm the fuck down. Now. So where do we go from that? Somehow the First Order was able to create this Death Planet without the New Republic stopping them. And they use this weapon to destroy the Republic's system. Destroy the Republic fleet, destroy everything with the Republic. Leading it going to be the Resistance versus the First Order. So Rebels versus Empire again. Pretty much. And in this movie, the Rebels, when they blow up the Death Planet, Rey beats Rey is fine. You find out Rey is Force sensitive, and she beats Kylo Ren in martial combat, lightsaber combat. Because but there's a theory though. You're like, oh, Rey's like such a Mary Sue. Mary Sue, for you guys who don't know. Guys don't know what Mary Sue is. Mary Sue is someone's just gifted everything. Well, here's the theory. Who else was gifted at everything? There was two characters in Star Wars who were just gifted pilots. 2 characters in Star Wars who were gifted at lightsaber combat. Who were they? Anakin Luke. So, is Rey a Skywalker? Perhaps. I think Rey's a Skywalker. I think Rey is Luke's daughter. And her and Kylo Ren are cousins. There we go. I said it. I got it out the way. Now, so basically, this is how the combat went. Finn got his ass kicked. Finn's a stormtrooper. Any of you who don't know, who broke free of his coding because now they don't use clones. They steal kids from birth. They steal kids from birth to train them and program them. And he broke free his programming, so I think he's force sensitive as well. And he meets up with the greatest pilot in the galaxy, Bo, whatever his name is, Bo, I don't know, I can't remember his name. Who I also think is force sensitive because no one's that good of a pilot. Skill is a certain thing, but being force sensitive helps. So I think he's force sensitive. But basically, Kylo Ren and Rey were going at it with the lightsabers. Rey's using Luke's dad's, in my opinion. I think it's her dad. A lightsaber, and Kylo Ren is using her dad's and her grandfather's, and Kylo Ren's grandfather and uncles. Kylo Ren's using his lightsaber, the ones that little size slide. Pretty cool. And they're going at it, right? Then Kylo Ren has her hanging off a cliff, and he says, "Instead of killing her, he says this." Are you ready for this? You need a teacher. I can show you the Force. You need a teacher. I can show you the Force. And she somehow uses the Force and beats Kylo Ren in combat. Really great combat scene as well. Fucking loved it, but it's still really sad to see Han Solo die. No. Force Awakens was a truly great movie. I've not really structured this spoiler review. It's just me spoiling everything in whatever order I care to put it in. I am so sorry, but I can't really think straight. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything else about the movie. Leia's in it. C-3PO's in it. BB-8. He's funny as fuck. R2-D2's in it. Luke's in at the end. He doesn't say any words. Han Solo's in it. Chewbacca's in it. Darth Vader's helmet's in it. And I think Snoke, the leader of the First Order, is Darth Plagueis. Who's Darth Plagueis, you may ask? From the prequels. He's only mentioned once in the prequels, in Episode 3. Anakin and Palpatine are sitting watching the bubble show. And Palpatine's trying to seduce Anakin. He's like, there's a power to save Padme and cheat death. And he's like, and he's like, what? I've never heard this power from a Jedi. And Palpatine's like, oh, you can, but not from a Jedi. It's so... That scene sticks in my head because it's such a good scene. It's great acting on both characters' parts, in my opinion. Both actors' parts. And also... So it was great acting. And he said Darth Plagueis was killed in his sleep, or he wasn't paying attention, by his apprentice Darth Sidious, who was Palpatine. And if Darth Plagueis can cheat death of Darth... Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? And he was killed. The tragic story. Have you ever heard the tragic story of Darth Plagueis the Wise, who was slain by his apprentice in death? His apprentice was Darth Sidious. Darth Sidious was Palpatine. Meaning, if Darth Sidious learned the power from Plagueis to cheat death, Plagueis can cheat death. Plagueis is still alive, and he can look like a zombie. That's why Snoke looks like a fucking undead. Snoke is Plagueis. It links all three trilogies then together. I'm a genius. I am actually a genius. Genius! Now, also, another thing. Luke, yes. It's Rey's his daughter. I think Finn, Bo, and Rey, yeah, they're all sort of force sensitive. I think... Now, what was the other one I was thinking of? Shit, I forgot the other one I was thinking of, man. Now, last one I want to do. I think in the next Star Wars there's going to be a super weapon. Yes, a super weapon. Boom. A super weapon. Force related, dark side. Because in one of the expanded universes that Star Wars Disney can nick and pick from as they choose, there's this ability to move a Death Star with the Force, right from the control station. Perhaps Snoke has learned a new power of the ancient power of the dark side, tapped into the ancient knowledge of the dark side, and from his control station can like as like dogfighting's going on in space, he can like grab a rebel ship with the force and smack it into another one. That would be so cool. It'd be so dangerous, man. Because there's got to be something that threatens the galaxy in Star Wars. If there's not, it's not Star Wars. I'm being serious. It is not Star Wars without it. Now, that's probably all I've got to say. It's not the best of reviews I've ever done. I'll probably do a better one on Jack Up 7 to sum up everything. This is just giving my opinion on it and what I thought. Star Wars 10 out of 10 stuff. Best movie of the Star Wars trilogy, and the best movies of all time will be coming up soon. And I'm going to give you one tip. Star Wars is on the list. See you guys there. You guys have enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, bye.